What's up, BP Squad? It's Spence Crosby, back with another workout video. Today, we're going to be going through a flexibility routine that will not only help you kick much higher, but will also help us with muscle recovery, improve athletic performance, and overall better flexibility. Flexibility is one of the most underrated and undervalued physical attributes when comparing it to strength, speed, and power. When you have a high degree of flexibility, not only do you perform better and have a lesser chance of getting an injury, but you feel so much better, and studies show you actually age slower. Stretching helps to improve blood flow throughout the body, and that keeps everything functioning at an optimal level. And so for today's routine, we will be working to optimize our training and our overall health. We will be focusing more on static stretching for this particular routine, as static stretching is more of a relaxed and holding of a particular position for a set time. And so guys, before we start today's routine, make sure you are properly warmed up, as you don't want to stretch cold. And do make sure you guys drop that like and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell turned on, and let's go. Okay guys, so our timer is set, and the first stretch we have today is standing hamstring stretch. Just like the name, we're gonna be stretching out our hamstrings. If you wanna kick or have a higher front kick, really stretch your hamstrings out. We got 30 seconds on for each exercise today. So if you're right here, that's okay. But if you can go further and deeper into the pose, get to that furthest point and hold it there. Control your breathing. Remember, deep breath in, exhale out. The key to getting more flexible is to control and regulate your breathing. Three, two, one. All right, guys, making that switch. Now we have a standing straddle stretch. We're going down the middle for 30 seconds. We're gonna be stretching out our groin a little bit, as well as our hamstrings. Remember, like I said, don't go as deep. Don't force the movement. Relax. You should have a slight discomfort when you're stretching, but just ease into it with your breathing. Go ahead and rise up. Now we're gonna make it our way to our right and our left. But we're gonna do 15 seconds on our right and 15 seconds on our left. Really regulate your breathing here. A couple of seconds. Go ahead and make that switch, guys. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop, guys. All right, next up we have a standing quad stretch. Just like the name, guys, we're stretching out our quads, right and left within that 30-second time frame. There for a couple more seconds. Make that switch, guys. If you kick a lot, you should feel a little bit of the stretch in your ankles as well. Next up we have standing adductor stretch, right and left. You see Goku do the stretch a lot. That's what he was famous for, other than saving the world and doing all kind of crazy stuff. Let's go ahead and go to our right. Keep that leg straight as possible. Really feel your groin muscles opening up, your adductors. Making that switch to the other side. So when you're doing inward crescent kicks, we're stretching out those muscles. Okay, now we're moving on to a pancake middle stretch. And so for this stretch, guys, we're gonna be Once again, stretching our hamstring muscles. Go as wide as your body allows. Don't force the movement. Last couple of seconds here. Remember, if you're right here, that's perfectly fine. Just breathe in and breathe out. And go as deep as your body allows. Ten seconds left. All right, guys, now we're making our way to seated straddle side bend stretch, right and left. So if you can get this deep, that's great. If not, no worries, just get to this point. Don't hold it like this. You really want to do this, open it up a little bit more. Stopping the clock, guys. Go ahead and make that switch to the other side. You really want to feel that stretch along your lats and your side, as well as your hamstrings. Okay, now guys, we're moving on to seated hamstring stretch. So once again, stretching our hamstrings. Go ahead and relax into the stretch, collapse into it. You really feel that lengthening in your hamstrings. Remember, this is going to give you higher front kicks and higher kicks in general. Last couple of seconds. And stop, guys. Next up, we have a side split stretch. So we're going to go ahead and open up to the left first. If you're right here, that's fine. Just relax into it. Key with the splits, guys, is to make sure you relax into it. Stopping the clock, making that switch. Find that sweet spot. Get in position. And start the clock. Alright, guys. Next up, we have a seated knee hug stretch. We're going to be hugging our right knee first. So now we're stretching our glutes. A lot of times, lower back pain is associated with weak and tight glutes. So make sure you guys really stretch out your glutes as much as possible. This is what will give you those fancy kicks. Stopping the clock, guys, making that switch. Hug that knee tight into your chest. Last couple seconds. And stop. Next up, guys, we have seated cross knee glute stretch. Going with that right knee first. Get in position. Want a greater stretch, bring that leg that's in front closer. Push your knees slightly, but not so much. Stopping the clock, guys. Making that switch. Couple of seconds. Right, guys, making that switch. Next up, we have a half pigeon stretch. Probably one of my favorite stretches because this really changed the game for me. So with this one, this is the hardest variation. Keep your torso nice and square. Arch back a little bit and keep that knee 90 degrees. Making that switch. But I'm gonna show you the modified version on the other side. Or more or less a modified version. Right here, not having it 90 degrees, that reduces a lot of the stress. And then you can lean to the side a little bit. Starting the clock, find that position that works best for you. That's all stretching is about, just finding what works best for you. Well, this is a great stretch for your glutes. All right, guys, moving on to our butterfly stretch. We're down to our last two. We're stretching out our groin. A lot of tightness here for a lot of people, including myself. Control your breathing, guys. Try to make your knees have contact with the ground. If not, right here, just hold it. And over time, you'll get more and more flexible within that area. Just stretch, guys. Down to our last one. That's going to be simply a frog stretch. This stretch can be a little bit frustrating for me just because I'm not quite at that position with doing the center splits. If you go as deep as your body allows, don't force it. Ease into the stretch as much as you can. Let me show you from this angle as well. Last 10 seconds. Woo. Man, so I feel a lot looser. Hopefully you guys do too. Remember, the key to getting more flexible is to stretch often. But most importantly, make sure you don't force the stretch. Ease into it, guys. Find a position that works best for you and just keep improving up until you get to the position where you want to be. So great job, guys. Okay, guys, so that was our video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Remember, since I moved to another state, guys, I'm gonna be coming up with a lot more flexibility routines because I know you guys have been requesting it. You've been requesting how to kick like Mikey and other anime characters as well. So I'm gonna have more stretching and mobility exercise routines for you guys. Let me know in the comments what other stretching videos you guys would like me to do. Today's routine might have felt sped up a bit, but don't worry, guys, I'm gonna include longer routines, such as 12, 15 minutes, and maybe 20 minutes. And we're gonna be spending probably 30 to 45 seconds in each individual stretch. But use today's routine as a guide, and you can certainly lift in the time that you're in a stretch. Instead of doing 15 or 30 seconds, maybe do 45 seconds to a minute. But with all of that, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to smash that like button. Most importantly, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Until then, I'll see you guys next video. Peace and love as always. And Nashe! Boom!